You lost money today, not by spending it, by not moving it. And here's what makes that strange. You already knew you should. Think about last month. Income landed. You saw the number. Something in you said, this time. You didn't move it. Not because something came up, not because you forgot. The decision was already made before you finished that thought, and you weren't the one who made it. Now, I want to be specific about something, because this script is not for someone who's careless with money. You've watched the videos, tried the apps, tracked expenses for a few weeks before real life took over. You know what you're supposed to do. The fact that you're here means you've already tried the obvious answers, so I'm not going to give you another one. What I want to show you is the mechanism underneath, the thing running before your behavior even starts, and it has a name: present bias. Here's what that actually means. Your brain cannot value your future self the way it values you right now. Not weakly, not slightly less. It treats your future self like someone it has never met. In 2011, neuroscientist Hal Hershfield put people in brain scanners and asked them to think about themselves 10 years from now. The neural response, and this is the part worth sitting with, looked almost identical to thinking about a stranger, not a friend, not a family member, someone unknown. So when you try to save, you're not choosing discipline over impulse. You're trying to protect a person your brain doesn't recognize as you. And we don't consistently sacrifice for strangers, not because we're selfish, because we were never wired to. Saving isn't a discipline problem, it's a timing problem. Late at night, room quiet, just the light from the screen. You already know the number before you open it. You open it anyway, lower than it should be, not dramatically, just that specific amount of lower that tells you exactly what happened. It lands somewhere below your chest. Not panic, something quieter than that. Just wait. You run the numbers. You make the same decision you made last month. Next month is different. You close the app. I've done this more times than I'd like to say, and for a long time I thought it was just me, that other people had something I didn't. They didn't. They had the same brain. That moment isn't weakness, it's a program that was never updated. And here's where it gets heavier. Present bias doesn't stay the same size. Every month the saving doesn't happen. The brain records it, builds on it, draws a conclusion. This is not something this person does. The next month the urge is softer. The excuse arrives faster. The gap between intention and inaction closes, not because you got worse, but because the brain got more certain. By year 3, most people have stopped feeling the conflict. They don't notice they stopped trying. The mechanism didn't just block the saving, it rewrote the expectation. And quietly, across 5 years, the distance between what you earned and what compounded isn't a few missed transfers. It's years of your own time handed to someone your brain decided wasn't worth protecting. There are 3 places where this loses its hold. The first is the moment before the brain claims the money. The mechanism runs on funds the brain has already registered as available. Move before that registration happens. One automatic transfer, set once, triggers the moment income arrives. Not a budget, not a resolution. The money moves before it becomes a number your brain owns. You cannot deliberate over what you never see as yours to spend. The second is the stranger. The brain underprotects what it cannot picture. Future me has no face, no deadline, no specific need. Collapse the abstraction. One number, one date, one concrete thing that person needs this month. The brain responds to specificity the way it responds to someone standing in front of you. Vagueness produces nothing. The third works on the record itself. The brain updates on evidence, not on plans, not on intentions. A few consistent weeks of the same automatic movement, and the brain's prediction starts shifting. Not through motivation, through proof. The stranger becomes less strange. The mechanism runs against evidence now, not with it. You're not bad with money. You're deciding too late every time. The income will land again. The brain will do what it always does: claim the present, discount the stranger, allocate accordingly, unless the routing is already done. One decision made now, before the brain gets its window, changes every month that follows. Not because you became more disciplined, because you removed the moment the brain gets to decide. Before you close this video, one thing. Open your banking app, set any amount to transfer automatically on the day income arrives. That action is the first piece of evidence your brain receives that you are someone who saves. Come back and write "done." That comment matters more than it sounds. This video is for educational purposes only.